against Jim Jones. Since we did our beef, I think that might be a thing that we should do. I spoke to him yesterday. I think that would be something that, you know what I'm saying, since we just, you know, squashed our beef after Jim Jones. We shut down a bridge in New York, and we did a beef that was over 15 years of just, you know, straight nonsense. I think that would be a better verse right now that make more sense.
But when we're talking hits, aside from you guys just deading your beef, which would be a beautiful moment, does Jim Jones and a French Montana versus make sense?
It would. Dipset had a lot of hits.
Well, sure, but I thought you meant Jim Jones as like an independent artist.
Yeah, he had a lot of hits, boy.
What's good, y'all? It's Coffee on the Vid. Back with another hip-hop blog, man, and you hear French Montana talking about doing a versus with Jimmy, right? Now listen, this ties into my last video. Link pinned in the comments. Go check that out. But it was, you know, to give you the quick rundown, it was about how French and Jimmy done squashed the beef, and it seemed like Max and Jimmy had squashed the beef, but then Jimmy's dissing Max, right? And talking greasy too. And now French is on here talking about me and Jimmy should do the versus battle. It makes sense. I just spoke with him. And hold the phone for a second. What's really going on? What's really good with this? He's talking about that versus makes sense. How about this? I got the ultimate versus, right? Jim Jones versus Max B. And Max B going live from his cell up top from prison, right? We see gang members and people who run the unit all the time going live from their cell on Instagram and all that. It goes viral all the time. So can Max B get on the jack and go live from prison and go against Jim Jones? That makes more sense than French Montana, right? Now listen, all jokes aside, I mean, I don't understand it. I mean, French Montana and Max B, they're cool or whatever, but at the end of the day, I guess no one really owes anyone anything. But I just don't understand why, you know, French is working with Jimmy, helping Max B out to squash the beef or whatever and get his paperwork together so he could put his music out and get to the bag. But then Jim wants to go on some other ish and diss Max B. Okay, well, French, then, if you're going to go and do this battle with him that he's shitting on your man like that, how much of this versus bag are you gonna donate to Max B? For real, right? Like, you guys get in the comments and let me know what you think about what I'm saying here. I mean, we know with the verses that I've spoke about this numerous times, the bag must be serious, okay? And after we seen the Gucci Jeezy verses, obviously there was big money involved in that one. You know, we saw Sports Center was covering it. Everybody was covering that versus. But we've seen other artists go ham on the gram, trolling, going at each other. 50 Cent and T.I. were going back and forth for a while, trying to get a buzz going, you know, surrounding them doing a versus. Then we seen 50, Game, and of course, Whack 100 talking about them doing a versus, you know, Game and Fifth. We saw Busta Rhymes roasting T.I. like 3 days in a row. You know what I mean? Like, all these artists are going extra to try to get that versus. So, I mean, it just goes to show you the bag is serious, right? So, French Montana's right-hand man is Max B. Okay, that's what's up. So, if he's going to go and do business with Jim Jones, who just decided to diss Max B again after things has seemed to kind of been peaceful, he better donate that bag to Max. Or how about, instead of saying you and Jimmy's versus make sense, keep it funky, man. Max B versus Jimmy live from the pen. That really makes sense. I mean, comment, y'all. Let me know if I'm tripping. I trip sometimes. People tell me all the time, Jay Coffee Talk, you're crazy. Jay Coffee Talk, why you blogging on this? Why you blogging on that? I'm just saying, man, I don't understand why French is all buddy-buddy with Jimmy, you know, when he's talking greasy about Max B. But like I said, no one owes anyone anything, really, if you want to get down to it. But Max versus Jimmy live from the pen makes more sense. Or how about, instead of him going live from the cell, how about they get a special visit request, you know? break the prison off, the warden off with a little bit of money. I'm sure he'll go for it. Y'all seen Shawshank Redemption. You know how crooked these wardens are. I mean, damn, they're all for, cheap labor to make license plates and all this other foul stuff where inmates get paid next to nothing and they're able to get contracts going through with corporations so they can get paid. So, I mean, really, seriously, like, if they came at the warden the right way, especially with the way these verses look like they're paying, I'm sure the warden would go for it, y'all. But, yo, did you peep what dude from Complex said? He was slick getting at French when he was talking about, does it make sense? Like, do either of y'all have enough hits? And French was like, well, he's got Ballin', written by Max B. But I mean, on the real, I like both these artists. Musically, I like French and Jimmy, okay? But do they both have enough hits to support a versus? Like, hop in the comments, let me know. Some may say that they don't. But that's all I got on this one, guys. Y'all let me know what you think about everything I said on here. It's just crazy, man. Like, French is all buddy-buddy with Jim Jones while he's taking more shots at Max. I don't get it, man. Hop in the comments on everything I touched on in this one. Make sure to sub to the channel. Make sure to hit the bell, guys. It's Jay Coffee Talk. We blog music, news, sports, much more, and I'm gone.